in the
But
ideal situation, we would manage to mine the gold from an asteroid and then bring it to Mars and then bring it to Earth, and both would prosper from it, right?
yeah, well, yeah. See, I think what would probably happen is that the reason to go to Mars is for access to the belt. And you take off from Mars, you mine your stuff in the belt, and then you package it into what is essentially an asteroid made entirely of a metal that you've separated out anyway, maybe not refined, and you ping that towards Earth, and you ping
You
it
just
towards
like
Earth.
slingshot it.
Yeah,
Like,
you ping it towards Earth with a precisely calibrated course so that it impacts in an uninhabited area, and
and
then your
somebody
friends.
forgets to put a dot somewhere.
Yeah,
And
yeah. This like
flies
there's going to
too
be
fast.
government contracts for allowable mass to be impacted, in a certain area, and there's safety like it's going to be mad. And you could go to these places and just see a line of
You're,
stuff entering the atmosphere
you're
and
telling me we're
hitting the ground.
seriously going to throw stuff at Earth like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, because otherwise you're wasting a whole lot of energy to bring it in softly, and it's undifferentiated metals. It's not going to matter if it impacts at 500 kilometers an hour or faster than that, or if it lands softly.
Mhm.
Now, I'd say early days you will see people landing it softly, just because the idea of throwing
Yeah,
rocks at Earth
yeah.
is problematic.
I
And
can
it's yeah,
imagine like a rocket pulling it back to Earth and then kind of like slowly nudging it down.
yeah.
Like I could see that happening, but like throwing it through space from one planet to the other, maybe that.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking about the orbital mechanics of this.
Because
You
I'm sure that somebody can calculate it out, right? Because
Sure.
they have massive simulation programs that try to figure out like so that nothing gets into the way. Like I mean, they made the game like the Kerbal Space Program, right?
Yeah.
Where people do it for fun and they're like struggling to get a rocket off the ground and they do like 100 attempts and stuff like that. So on the pro,
Great game, by the way.
yeah, I only watched gameplay on YouTube. I never tried it myself.
It's fantastic.
But basically, I'm sure that at one point we'll be able to calculate it so it lands there perfectly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're probably just not used to the idea yet. I'm sure that at one point it'll become like normal to just like hurl an asteroid into the Sahara Desert and it falls into the sand and people are standing there drinking coffee, ready to pick it up, right? Be like,
Well, yeah, yeah. See, the issue is implied there. What happens if you miscalculate and it doesn't hit the Sahara but hits New Delhi or hits Mexico City?
Yeah.
Then your company is in serious trouble. But also, what if somebody infiltrates your company with ill intent and miscalibrates your navigation systems?
Yeah.
So there is a big danger from it. It's kind of like the whole fear factor of nuclear energy. As long as it's handled responsibly, it would be, it would work out okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's problematic for sure.
Is it possible to do like disposable thrusters on the side of an asteroid that kind of slightly nudge it to kind of
Yeah,
help it along fall where it should? That
yeah,
might be an
totally.
option.
Actually, yeah, you could, because what you could do is these asteroids are not going to be one pure material. So you'll have slag that needs to be disposed of. And a lot of it will probably be what they call volatiles, aka stuff that will melt in sunlight. So once you
Mhm.
take the top layer off, it turns to gas. So
Yeah.
you could take this water ice or whatever else it is, ammonia, whatever, and put that in a tank with a little nozzle on it and a little heating coil, and
Mhm.
just when you need to adjust the course of the asteroid, you heat up that heating coil and it gives off a little burst of gas, and that's your
Yeah. Yeah.
thruster. So you
Mhm.
could routinely produce these from the slag that
Yeah.
would otherwise just be thrown away.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.